as a result of what we're about to see in this one. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Houston Cougars. Houston about to kick off to get things underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Rice's offense takes the field. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
Find some space, enough to get 5 to the 22. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Now the play fake. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Connection to the right. Now they've got even more. Third down to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. And the Owls have it with a 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. They have had to wear that beat down since the last time these two met, Jesse.
And they've been talking about it for a long time. They were absolutely embarrassed. The players, the coaches, the fans. You know, David, coming into this game this time, they want to put out a much better performance.
Oh, there's nothing worse. The coaches are riding you all week leading up into this game, reminding you, showing the clips in the locker room. You know you failed. You want to come out and get a great start in this football game early.
From the 33, it's 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Gets it out fast. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the 1st down. New set of downs after that completion. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Blasted as he lets it go. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. That last incompletion leaves him with 2nd and 10 from the 23. He'll pull it down and run.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
Throws to the back. He's got it on the move. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Touchdown! Owls! And they made it to the house where they found that 6 points waiting on them.
I really like that drive for this offense. Putting last week behind them, putting a drive together, showing some explosiveness. This offense really put last week behind them. The poor performance last week, starting off with a bang here today.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Houston's offense will go to work for the 1st time today. And David, we'll see just how effective they can be on the ground running against a backer like this.
But they're going to do what they do, and they're going to feature their guy. He's an elite running back. You're a great linebacker. Let's see who wins this battle.
There have been entire defenses that haven't been able to slow this running back down. This linebacker, though, he's got the athleticism to do it himself.
Looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 28. Wants to throw. It's Marquez. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
Well, 3rd and short, the offense dials up the screen, expecting the pass rush to come upfield man-to-man, but it just simply does not work. Defense stays home, and they force the incompletion.
No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. He'll get this drive started from the 29. Looking to move it through the air. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. Let's see if they go back to the air on second down. The play action fake. Fires to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. He wants to take the top off. And it's caught inside the 30. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Using his feet to buy time. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You could tell. Drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off, get what I can get.
On second down, wants to throw it. He's got it down the middle. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. This Rice offense has a nice-looking drive going. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Takes a hit as he fires. Touchdown! Oh! Made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone.
Nice drive, nice touchdown. I love this offense's response to what happened a week ago. Listen, we're 0-1, so be it. Let's put the foot on the gas. Let's move forward, get better, and they have in game 2 so far.
Here's the return from inside his 10. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Looking for a productive play on first down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Rides to the back. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
He gets a block. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Skips away from pressure. On the run, fires downfield. And the freshman just threw it behind him that time. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out quickly. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Owls come to the line with a new set of downs. He's going to pass. Now improvising. He'll fire to his right. Touchdown Owls! And they take it in for 6 more points. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Duke was able to cap off a close one in Durham with a narrow victory. And that's the mark of a solid program. Pile up wins, build on games like these, and remain focused on the big picture. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings, and the other heads home licking its wounds.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Off play action. That's reeled in. It's Thomas. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Right back to the well. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. The line to gain here is the 43-yard line, and it's 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Marquez. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll call for the fair catch here. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Trying to find his man on first down. Pocket starts to collapse. He'll try to do it himself. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. We reached the end of the quarter, guys, and Rice has the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Really good job by the defense getting to the quarterback and getting him on the ground for no gain. It's tough. Once you get there and get pressure, it's so hard to get these guys on the ground because they're elusive. Really good job wrapping them up and getting it.
Pass on the way. It's picked off. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, Cougars. A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense. And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7.
Awesome job by the linebacker there in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes, spying the QB, knowing where that ball was going to get thrown, and then the ball skills, just to pluck it out of the air and take it back for a touchdown. Awesome work.
And the returner is stopped. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do have it, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You've got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
And that pass is intercepted. Bringing it back. And they'll close in on him after it. Offense set on first down. Leaves it with the running back. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
You know, I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered up.
They're bringing heat. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the stick. Going over the top. Makes the grab inside the 30. Touchdown, Rice. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The kick is up and good, and put 1 more on the lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Houston offense once again. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some...
Oh, look out! He's at the 20. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Houston. Hello.
And that's his second receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
Here he comes with the return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like
nothing but green ahead. Tackled, but he has a first down.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. Just got to get him to the...
And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. And now on second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. He's right on target. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Ball's at the 27. It's third and short. Can they avoid making that fourth down? And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game.
And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. Taking it the other way. And he was weaving his... Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just... Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. He'll take a shot. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. They'll try again on second down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. This is a third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Flushed out of the pocket. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. If you don't convert on this fourth down, they're looking for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Owls. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. They're up. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Owls! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem.
And the defense gets to the quarterback.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet in my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put...
Going for the big play. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. This could absolutely spin this game in another direction. They're going for it inside their own 30. He's not afraid to go deep. Snags it down the right side. He's loose. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. Let's see if Rice can get it in on first and goal. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Feeling some heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Bunch formation trying to spring a guy free. Pressure coming. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They've gotten pushed back, but it's still third and goal. Back to the air one more time. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. This seems to be a chip shot field goal attempt and a routine 3 points, but they will go for it on fourth down. Finds him out of the backfield, and he won't come close to the goal line after the catch. How about that stop as the defense takes over? From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Gets them away from trouble. That's a pick. A first down for the offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And it's incomplete as he tried to thread that needle to the back corner of the end zone. After the misfire, it's second down. They'll run play action. Makes the grab. It's Atkins. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. A great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Another interception. That's his fourth of the day. Couldn't order better field position for this offense. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. He'll come out throwing on first down. It's complete to the right.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls it.
Throws toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Rice. Ready to try the point after. Oh, do you just hate to see it? Blew the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Utah delivered a masterpiece performance today and gave notice to the rest of college football. This is a team that can win anywhere, anyway against just about any opponent. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Back to pass, it's Marquez. It's caught. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. A new set of downs after the completion. Going up top on first down. And the quarterback is snowed under.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and one play turns to two. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
Finds his man. It's Sanford. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's going for the big play. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. From the gun. They're trying to get to him. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. Getting some heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Had to get rid of it quickly. For the 3rd straight play, the pass falls incomplete. A 4th quarter field goal down by this much, that's a lot like putting a lipstick on the proverbial pig. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. He looked as if he thought he had it all the way, and this junior makes a play.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the 4th quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
Hold it.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Line gets set, 1st down. Shoots it to the left. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy's had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision-making. Hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense on schedule.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. Trying to burn this defensive back. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. It's incomplete, and they desperately... If you're the defensive coordinator, no time to worry about bust. You have to sell out to get the ball back. They're going to open this drive with a pass. They get to him as he throws. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. Going the other way, and he's got room. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Houston.
This is a defense that prides themselves on getting turnovers, and it starts with the pass rush. It was the hit on the quarterback that forced the throw to not be as accurate as the QB would have liked. Nice job in the back end, securing the interception, and then taking it the distance.
Bringing it out. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. A deep throw as the clock winds down. It's complete. A huge pickup. And he scoots out of bounds, picks up the 1st down, gets the clock stopped, and now they're in business in plus territory. Throws to the wideout. He makes the catch. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. Down to the 26-yard line and a 1st down. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, the running back has it. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. To the ground to try to move the chains. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Rice going to work with another 1st and 10. Handoff to the single back. Powers through. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Trying to get in the end zone, and the ball is loose. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. On the run, it's Sanford. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. Running back searching for a hole. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Timeout called there by the defense. They say every game counts the same in the standings, and that is true.